Good morning, and thank you for joining us here on WSMV4 News Today at 6 o'clock. I'm Ryan Breslin.
And I'm Melanie Layden.
And we begin with a check of your forecast. Melanie, we're going to see another beautiful day. New images show a before and after of Florida in the wake of Hurricane Ian. This left side, it's South Florida before the storm. The right side here is after that storm came through. Police arrest 3 teens in connection to a shooting at a Hendersonville party. It happened yesterday morning at the Marina Point Apartments on Carrington Road. Right now, police need your help in finding this SUV. They say that this white SUV right here was involved in a deadly hit and run. Over to West Tennessee now. A police officer is recovering this morning after a man runs him over in a Corvette. Breaking news this morning, police are investigating a shooting in Antioch. It happened around 11:30 last night along Bell Road. We know that one man was killed. No arrests have been made. A person is dead after an overnight crash in South Nashville. It happened on Wallace Road and Nolensville Pike near the Nashville Zoo. There's a new study out about airports that shows passengers' overall satisfaction has fallen 25 points compared to data from just last year. They say book now. After October 20th, prices are expected to get more expensive. Not really sure how they could get even more expensive.
I know,
because
right?
They just keep going up all the time. 6:13 on your Saturday morning. Welcome back to WSMV4 News Today. We're giving you pumpkin to talk about this morning. So we have Stefano joining us now. And Stefano, for people that do want to head out there, it's going to be a gorgeous day.
Listen, you're fantastic at that. I
Thank
must
you
say.
very much.
You're really, really good at the pumpkin puns.
Would you say I'm the pun king?
Well,
The pumpkin?
okay, yeah.
All right, we're squashing all that. Let's hear about the weather.
All right, let's take a look at the forecast.
200 to 300 estimated homes have damage, and this is a typical scene that you're seeing here in Kingston Springs. Power lines just across the road, as well as a number of trees across the road. The mobile home came off of its foundation and landed on her. First responders worked for about 20 minutes to get her out. She is in critical condition right now, but that is the only injury in this area. Other than that, we do know that 4 people were killed across Tennessee from these storms. Allie? After Hurricane Ian made landfall in the United States for a second time, yes, remember that, a second time, the remnants of it continue to bring heavy rain to the Carolinas and to Virginia, but not without leaving a path of destruction in Florida first. Now, Melanie, we're pretty much done with Hurricane Ian. However, you're saying that it's actually bringing some nice weather to us right now.
It will.
Or as our own Ryan Breslin would say, sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Stefano, it's too early to turn your heat in your car on. That's why you got to get your sweater. The sweater weather.
Exactly. That's the way you do it.
TDOT has the road closed off at the Joe B. Jackson Parkway exit ramp. So they're getting some people slowly off of the roads there, but it's still a backup on our roads that goes about 7 miles all the way down to Christiana.
So we're saying there's a chance, not much of
There's
one.
a chance.
Right.
Oh, wait, I think I just found something. And is this it? Is this the winning ticket?
Winning ticket.
I was just trying to reach the mound.
Well, let's see it.
Okay. I can throw it across the room.
All
Are
right.
you gonna? Oh my gosh, you guys! I'm gonna back up.
A little closer.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
There we
It is a
go.
pretty good strike.
There we go.
Perfect.
A good
The newest
pitch
picture, the
into the
Nashville
weekend.
Sounds right there. By now, we know things are not always what they seem online. Even if it's a purchase we've made before, it's important to be cautious so you get what you're paying for. You were trying to buy a car off of Facebook Marketplace.
Yes, I was trying to buy a car off Facebook Marketplace.
A Nashville woman who doesn't want to be identified says she's out at least $1,000 after sending money to a seller for this Toyota that never came.
And it wasn't like a naive stumble into a scam. I made them send me the Carfax. I asked a lot of questions, and I was getting back and forth from the alleged owner of this vehicle.
She says she bought a car on Marketplace before, but in that case, the owner drove it to her. This time, the seller says in an email that her husband died and the price is reduced because she's leaving on military duty. In a second follow-up, the seller says she's prearranged the deal with eBay Services where the buyer sends the money, the car is shipped in at least 3 days, and the buyer has 5 days to inspect the car before the money is released to the seller.
I started noticing that a lot of them had the same story behind why they were selling.
Still, she moved forward with the help of her stepfather who was paying for the car.
And he said, well, they threw me for a loop. They hit me with something I didn't expect.
The seller wanted $1,000 more for insurance on the delivery.
And he said, and they want me to send it to him in gift cards. And I said, no, whoa, it's a scam.
The woman who reached out to me says that she was looking for a Toyota, so let's search for one on Facebook Marketplace. If we click on this 4Runner for $1,200, it says it's in Nashville and has some details about being in excellent condition. However, there's a discrepancy of if it's a 2011 or 2004 model. And when you click on the seller, it shows she has 100 plus marketplace posts of this truck around the country, and she's based in Texas. So is it a scam, or is she really willing to ship this truck anywhere to get rid of it? Here we go. Let's reach out.
After getting an auto reply directing me to email someone by a different name, I email and get a response. They say there's absolutely no issues and they're selling the car because their husband passed away 2 months ago and it brings bad memories. Also, she got a new job and moved back to her hometown. Then the same second follow-up email about paying through eBay services comes through. Scam.
I can usually smell a scam. I'm not an idiot. I'm not a pushover. And they really did a lot of work to prepare for this.
The Better Business Bureau has seen similar situations with cars. Many posts like this claim to be in the military, so people don't think it's a red flag when the person posting the car claims they can't meet in person. And it may date back to 2016 from a post on the eBay community page. This woman wants people to know her story so they're more aware of what they're buying online, especially Facebook Marketplace.
Remind them that they should never deposit a check in their account. They should never pay for anything with any kind of gift card, and let them know that eBay does not finance or handle the finances for anything but eBay purchases.
Facebook says when making a marketplace purchase, make sure that both parties fill out and sign the bill of sale. Consider purchasing the vehicle with a cashier's check or escrow service. Never wire the money. Make sure the seller signs the title over to you. Make sure the car's registration is up to date and ask for proof of insurance on the vehicle. Ryan Breslin, News 4 Nashville.